Welcome back, one and all, to The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky 3. I'm the TheDarkSeraph. Last time, we went into the new area, and we got a sealing stone. Now, let's see who's inside. Because I got nothing on who's inside here. Oh, and there's a barrier, so I literally needed to do that anyway. What? That looks like it couldn't be. Could it? You've got to be kidding me. Alan Richard? Richard! Who goes there? Speak thy name! What? I didn't see this coming, neither did I! I presume you're all familiar with this man. All I can tell by the uniform is that he's from the army. We certainly are. I'm not sure what is going on here. Joshua? Your Highness? Yes, it is. It's good to see you again, Richard. I feel the same. The pleasure is all mine, Your Highness. I'm delighted to see you are well and in good health. There's no need to stare at the floor when you are talking to me, you know. How have you been? Thanks to Her Majesty's extraordinary kindness, I've been doing very well. I hope you'll forgive me for asking. I'm afraid I don't quite understand the situation I have found myself in. Yeah, I wasn't expecting Richard to be a party member. I'm gonna use him. Would it be any trouble to request a brief explanation of where we stand? It would probably be easier if I handled that. I don't believe we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Reese Argent, a squire affiliated with the Gralzenritter. The Gralzenritter? I see. It sounds as though the situation is even more abnormal than I thought. I suppose I should introduce myself as well. My name is Alan Richard. I was once a colonel in the Royal Army's Intelligence Division, as well as a traitor who attempted to instigate a coup d'etat. You had good intentions. Gotta stop being so hard on yourself. Move on, my dude. At present, however, I run the research agency, R&A Research. Richard in Amalthea. Thank you. I think I have a solid grasp now. I wish I knew what else to say. What do you mean? As in, like, you're having trouble believing all of what we just told you? Well, part of me feels that way, yes. But I doubt it. That's not really it. This greatest doubt in my mind is simply, why me? I look at everyone here, and I see comrades who know how to fight alongside one another to turn even the darkest odds in their favor. Whatever this turn of events was, the will of the goddess or someone else, I can't rightly say. But from where I'm standing, you've already formed the perfect team for overcoming the obstacles before you, I guess. I sure as hell don't want to work with her, though. I don't want her stupid rubbing off on me. Oh, you're gonna feel stupid after I thwack your brains to mush. Not now. If I may. I find it hard to understand how I, of all people, came to be here. Far from working together well with all of you, I'm a criminal who threatened both your lives and the safety of the nation which we thrive. I can't help but feel my being here is a mistake. Still, you have helped us before, like during the attack on Gransel. Yeah. That could have gone really bad if you and your men hadn't showed up when you did. You're right. Then there's the fact that you assumed responsibility for defending the city while all of us escorted Chloe to Hacken Gate. Yeah, you might have done some bad stuff in the past, but you're underselling yourself by saying you've never helped us before. Be that as it may. My good man, it's not as though you're the only one here who's performed terrible deeds. To use the occasion Joshua mentioned, while you valiantly defended Gransel, I was at Hacken Gate threatening Liberal's safety. Yeah, but that was a setup! You knew damn well you were gonna work out. You were there to work out a fucking deal, all art of war, deceive your allies to deceive your friends kind of way. Deceive your friends to deceive your enemy kind of way. And yet here I am, fighting alongside my friends without a care in the world. The best thing to do here, in my personal opinion, is relax. I'm not sure boasting about how not having a care in the world is something you should be doing. I have a different perspective on those events, Your Highness. You were only threatening Liberl on the surface. You had no intention of actually doing anything. On the contrary, you were trying to protect it. Thank you. The same can't be said for me. My conspiracy was my own doing. Yeah, but it was still for what you felt was the good of your nation. Okay, but what about me? We were being used by you guys, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that we were a bunch of bandits who hijacked an airship. But Her Majesty was gracious enough to give us another chance at life, and we're trying to make the most of it by running a new company. I don't think our positions are all that different. Well, you might have done some things that you regret. But it's not the past that determines who you are. It's what you choose to do now. Exactly. And it would be a huge help if we had someone as baller as you fighting with us. So please, we could really use your help. Are you sure, Annalise? You guys know each other? How did that happen? Oh, I went to visit your dad for something a while back, so that's when we met. Really? After all we've heard, I see no reason to refuse your company. If anything, we're eager to welcome you to our group. You could consider it aid given to the Grelsenritter if that would make it any less adverse an idea. What do you say? Very well. How come you're wearing your military uniform? I was under the impression that you left the armed forces. That's right. Now the question makes sense. You were wearing something different when you were sent here? I was. Currently, I work out of an office in Round City, and since the beginning work there, I have never once willingly worn my own uniform. When I was surrounded by that light, I was wearing a shirt and a pair of slacks. And yet somehow, I find myself here in uniform. Odd. It's not something that's happened to anyone else. That's a really clever way to just reuse assets so they didn't have to make a complete new model for him. Perhaps the Lord of Phantasma decided the Colonel just wasn't sexy enough in anything else and prepared the strapping uniform for him bringing him here. Before whatever. Yeah, I don't think so. So in addition to the other billion ways they're a weird freak, they've got military uniform fetish too. Hey, don't be knocking women in uniform. I couldn't entirely blame them if they did. Annalise knows what's up. Same. Hey, I'm the one saying women look good in a uniform too, Agate. Tita is just innocent. Yeah, okay, so Olivia, you're taking a back seat. We're taking Alan.
Performance.
That's what he sounds like? Seriously? I don't know. I pictured him sounding different. I don't know why. Let's see what's this way. We're gonna check out these other alternate paths first. Presumably for treasure or a door. And an enemy, apparently. Ah, for fuck's sake!
My, that was easy.
Yeah. I think I can give him a better weapon than that. A good luck charm carried by hikers to combat the cold. Give you the proxy puppet, sure. Now, his actually is... well, resembles a katana. I think it's supposed to be a tachi. A tachi, actually. I think that's what was confirmed in Cold Steel 4. Long Barrel 3. That's not particularly useful. I'll give you 1,000 Mira if you give me back what you took. No.
Inadequate performance.
A Mirage Ring. I'll look at that in a minute. Your secrets are safe with me. Prevents Petrify. Yeah, I would like to have more items that do that. Oh, this got weirder and creepier. Where did this take me? Okay. Just some septium. Start a new game. Easy, hard, normal, nightmare, other nightmare. That's kind of cute. I like that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Die. True, Luminous Ogre Slash. Yeah, he's a practitioner of the Eight Leaves School of Swordsmanship.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in...
Inadequate performance.
Okay. A crest charm. I'll look at that in a minute. Perhaps the second gift will be unwelcome, and should it come to that, I would still dearly wish to be your friend. The days we've spent in that shop are and will always remain precious, no matter the answer. Okay. Oh, wow, you're a healer. I have a healer. Okay, cool.
We're good to go!
Seems like this is just a big circle. I'm gonna walk it, though. Something tells me the other path, that long pathway, is the one I'm supposed to take. Oh, what? There's a door. Yeah, there's a door up here. There's also a path up here. A sprinkled egg. Ha! Sputter. Sorry, I have a bit of a chesty cough. It's a sun door. To choose left or to choose right. Only the cards know what the future... What? Present the card that governs fate. I need an item for that. Yeah, this is the path I'm supposed to take. But I need to find another crystal before I can actually make use of it. So we're going somewhere else for now. Fucking hell, I hate that!
My, that was easy.
Shut up, Richard. Probably down that long spiraling path to that other teleporter. Celestial Bomb. I know I don't have hands, but I want to hold yours. I'm very touched, but I'm flattered, but no.
No way!
My, that was easy.
They all got a level up there. Treasure! A Lily Necklace Plus. Oh my, Sato, is that really you? Sato was Hideko's senior in college and belonged to the same club as her. Interesting. Prevents confusion. That's not terrible, but I'm gonna pass on it for now.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Not seeing a door over on this end, so... a Destiny card. Well, I found what I needed. Can you tell this treasure was outsourced? So I got a mini game I can play next episode. That's cool.
Go! Stand down!
Oh, he's been sealed.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Doesn't matter. Hey, Furion, that's a sword for agate. Just a bunch of random text. I wonder if they stuck that in there to see if they could get away with it. Possibly. Possible.
Oh, pitiful souls, may...
Moon glasses plus, whatever. The treasure chest has was supposed to have a witty saying, but we drew a blue blanc. Blue blank. Because blue blanc sounds like blue blank, because it sounds like blank, but it's blanc. We drew a blanc. Blanc sounds like blank. Puns! My treasure is... Strega Zeros. Okay. Have you seen those chests from Erebonia? They're the strong silent type. That might be a jab at the Cold Steel localizations not having witty chest messages. That might be a jab. It's probably a jab. Let's fight this thing. Why not? Didn't even see his little friend there. Oh, he's got another little friend. Yep, another sealing stone. Potter Matter. This is the archaism that appeared in Gransel. What is it doing here? And does that mean that stone contains... It looks to be a large archaism used by Ouroboros. Your reactions say there's more to it than that. You could say that. Let's get the stone. Yeah, I actually knew about this. I think you know exactly who's in there. After all this time, we finally found you. Yeah. You must have spent a long time looking for someone. Looking for the person inside. I think you know exactly who's in there. And that barrier's open. I can't believe it. It really is Ren. It looks like she's fast asleep. Papa, Mama, why? Ren. Where am I? Oh, this is just a dream. Ren. Estelle? Joshua? And Tita? What a nice dream this is. Ren. Oh. Silly Estelle. You're supposed to be older than me. You shouldn't be acting like a clingy child. You're so warm, though. And you smell so nice. It's almost like this isn't a dream at... What's going on? Ren, this... What are you doing here? No, never mind that. Where am I? What am I doing here? It's okay, Ren. I'm going to explain now, so try to stay calm. You see, I'm not sure what happened, but either don't come any closer. If you take another step towards me, I will kill you. I'll try and handle this, Estelle. Do you mind taking a step back? Okay. I'm happy to see you again, Ren. How have you been? How is that any of your business? You're just as bad as Estelle is, Joshua. Why won't you two leave me alone and stop following me around? I figured you must have noticed. You're right. For the past few months, we've been traveling around trying to find you. We're in Crossbell at the moment, too. Are we getting warmer? You're in Crossbell? Why? Why do you want to find me so much? We just want a chance to talk. We heard from a reliable source that you haven't been back to Ouroboros since we last fought. What's that got to do with either of you? All I want is to be left alone. I don't want to talk to either of you. I don't even want to see you. So why won't you just let me be? Because, I'm sorry, Ren, this one's on me. Ever since you flew off, I haven't been able to get you off my mind. I've been getting Joshua to look into where you might be, and we've been going around chasing down every possible lead. That's why I'm so happy to have finally been able to see you again like this. But... oh, I get it now. You're lying, aren't you? Really, all of that's just a cover for the fact that you're trying to capture me. Sorry to disappoint you, but I only know about as much as Joshua does about Ouroboros. Even if you catch me, you're not going to get anything useful out of me. Even if I did know lots of dirty secrets, I wouldn't tell you. I bet you feel really stupid for wasting your time. Wait a second, that's not... Or are you going to try your luck anyway? You've brought a lot of familiar faces for backup. Even I might have trouble taking out this many people. But I'm confident I'll leave at least a few of you headless before I end up beaten. Ren! You've got to be kidding me. What are we supposed to do, Shara? Don't ask me. This doesn't look good. Well, I think I know who you are now. Ouroboros Enforcer number 15, Angel of Slaughter. You certainly do know me. I don't know you, though. Are you a knight of the church? Yes, I am Rhys Argent, a squire. And while I may not be familiar with your circumstances, would it hurt you to behave less like a self-centered child? Excuse me? Did you just call me a self-centered child? Yes. From what I've heard, your intelligence and deductive reasonings have few peers. That led to you joining Ouroboros, obtaining both the current rank and abilities you have. So unless I'm wrong, I find it very hard to believe you haven't already figured out that this isn't a trap. And yet you still expect us to waste our time and humor your little temper tantrum. So yes, I did call you a self-centered child. Rhys? Damn, she sure doesn't mince words. You're a brave one, aren't you, miss? Did I hear a lowly squire like you trying to provoke an enforcer like me? You must really want to end up splattered all over the floor. I could say the same to you. I have no idea why everyone else regards you so favorably. But I, for one, have no interest in being friends with someone from Ouroboros. So if a battle is what you want, I will be more than happy to oblige. Oh no. Rhys! A Templar sword, huh? Those can certainly be a rude awakening in the right hands. Of course, everyone else who's ever tried to challenge me with one ended up quite predictable after a while. Before long, they were all begging me for mercy like pigs about to be slaughtered. It was ever so pitiful. I can't wait to hear you do the same. Ren? No? Do you actually want to fight, or do you only intend to stand around trying to sound threatening? I suppose that is enough talking. Come on, you two! Both of you, stop it! Tita? Hey? Wait a second. Why are you two so desperate to try and fight when you know you don't really want to? Ren, you were trying to make it sound like you don't care about Estelle and Joshua, but deep down, you're happy to see them again, and you know it. And Rhys, you've already realized that Ren's not actually a bad person. It doesn't matter that she's from Ouroboros. Well, I'm happy. Of course I'm not. Why would I possibly be... Then why did you look so happy when Estelle hugged you? Right up until the moment you realized this was all real, you were acting like it was the best dream you've ever had. And now you're saying you don't want to talk to them? That you don't want to see them? Hold on a minute, Tita. That's not true at all. That's not true at all, so just admit it. Sweetie, I swear, she just cut my life short about 10 years. What the hell is she thinking? Look at you, honestly. Thought you were a year older than me. And yet here you are, crying away. You're not setting a very good example. Can't help it. What am I supposed to do when you guys finally see each other again and all you do is end up fighting? Hey? What are you crying for? Why did you have to... You know the answer to that one already, Ren. It's because she likes you. Hey, Ren. I know we've still got our differences, but now, how about we put that aside and call a truce? A truce? As I'm sure you can tell, we're in the middle of a really messy situation. And however you got here, you've ended up being dragged right into it with us. I'd say it's all in our best interest to work together. At least until we get out of here. That's certainly true. There's still plenty we don't know about our predicament. Having someone with your intellect on our side may well be a... Okay, I just lost my train of thought there for some reason. I'm not a colonel, Estelle. Regardless, I think it would be in your best interest to work with us for now. Cooperating will allow you to gather information more efficiently. That's true. It's obvious that whatever we're in, wherever we are, it's somewhere abnormal. So it goes without saying that having me around would be a big help to all of you. Well, alright. Out of respect for Tita's bravery, I'll spare you all this time. Fill me in on exactly what's going on here. Just so we're clear, I haven't decided whether I'm going to work with you or not yet. Yeah, yes you are. Whoever chose this place's name couldn't have picked a better one, could they? What? Have you figured something out that we haven't? Possibly. I'm still not completely certain, though. But I'm relatively confident in my theory after hearing the Colonel's story. My own experience was the same as everyone else's. Ended up here after being surrounded by a sudden white light. But you say you weren't wearing your uniform when it happened to you, right, Colonel? How many times must I... Well, whatever. I wasn't. As I explained to everyone when I first arrived, I was wearing a shirt and slacks, as I do every day at work. Just checking. So then tell me something. Would you say you have quite a strong emotional attachment to your uniform? Pardon? Well, that's definitely a yes. It's a symbol of your past. The past you can't quite move on from, even though you need to. Am I right? Yes. Richard. It's no surprise you feel that way. And lo and behold, the moment you appeared in this world, you are wearing that very same uniform. Whatever do you think that could mean? That would mean when I arrived here, my attachment to the past ended up being manifested as reality. In other words, this world is capable of changing based on people's thoughts. Now that makes sense. Not to me. Can you explain in the less complicated terms for the rest of us? It's actually quite simple. You remember how Lucy used a gospel to make you experience a dream, right? Right. The dreams we saw were different depending on what we wanted to see, too. Of course, unlike that, this isn't a dream, but the concept is the same. Anyway, just like Luciola's dream worlds, this world changes depending on what the people inside want. It also happens to recreate places that exist in their memories. It all falls into place nicely once you simplify it. It does. It explains the monuments we've encountered and how the doors work, too. Huh. Wow. Damn, feels like you just popped your head in and solved all the crazy mysteries like they were nothing. It's certainly impressive. Even I hadn't been able to deduce quite that much. You really are a genius, Ren. I figured it had something to do with memories. I'm sure you could have worked this much out if you'd really put your mind to it, Joshua. Unless Estelle's stupidity is actually contagious and rubbed off on you. Well, that's not very nice. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. And she's joining the party.
Leave it to Red. Here we go.
And that's what she sounds like.
Oh, okay.
I actually want to bring Tita with me. Let's... We can use that to go through that southern sun door. I'm the TheDarkSeraph signing off. Well, let's go ahead and get a save real quick first. Join me next time as I go further into the Phantasma. But until then, I am the TheDarkSeraph signing off.